Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy from With Love by Amy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate everyone checking out my videos, and I love it when you like and subscribe. Thank you so much. All right, so today we're going to make some Easter cards. I decided for this video that I would do one super basic and then one a little bit more advanced, I guess. Not really advanced. It's not advanced. Who am I kidding? It's just a little more involved. So the first one I feel like could be an easy one for you to do with kids or to give to kids because it's pretty simple, but it's cute. So what I did, since I don't have any actual like egg-shaped anything for Easter, and I don't tend to really do too much religious stuff for Easter, I like more of the cutesy stuff, but I really don't have that much other than a couple of sentiments for Easter. So I got out some of my trusty supplies, and I got my oval dies from Hero Arts, and then I also got that blue thing that you see on the left-hand side. It's back in the day before they came up with die cuts. That was how you cut yourself shapes. And it's from Creative Memories, if anybody remembers that company, for scrapbooking, because I used to scrapbook before I was a card maker. So what I'm doing is I cut out the card base. That was what I traced the first time. And now I am cutting out a piece of cardstock to go over the card base. And it's just polka dots, and it's cute, and it looks springy and Easter eggy, I guess. This is probably, honestly, with the price of eggs, this is as close as we're getting to decorating eggs this year, I think. My daughter is very convinced that we're actually going to decorate eggs, so we'll see. But we're using Teeny Tiny Wishes, which is an old Stampin' Up! Stamp set, which I love this stamp set because it has all the different fonts and stuff like that for all the different greetings. So we're going to use that sentiment on a strip of that pink leftover scrap of cardstock, and we're going to use VersaFine Onyx Black ink, which is my favorite for sentiments, and we're just going to stamp it down on there, and then I'm going to cut it into a strip and put it on the center of the egg. Super easy. We're going to use my paper trimmer. All right, so we're just trimming it into a strip, and when I have scraps of cardstock left over and they get down to being pretty small like that, I still don't throw them in the trash, but I do cut off the unusable parts so that only the pieces that are still technically usable end up in my scrap storage, because the piece that was left over there was garbage. So here I am just taping this on there with double-sided tape, and in hindsight I realize it was not even, but let's be honest, who really does evenly decorate Easter eggs? All right, so we're on to the second card. I'm going to use my Gonzai Tombow watercolors, and yeah, so here we are. They're beautiful. I love them. I'm going to quickly activate the colors with some water, and I drew some strips, some marks on the card base. This is a watercolor card base, and I drew some strips on there with a pencil, and I'm going to color in the strips. However, all the footage of the actual painting, it all disappeared. So there is no actual footage of painting. However, here is footage of the painted card when we put the sentiment on it. So I'm kind of disappointed that all my painting footage disappeared, but it is what it is. Oopsie. I guess it's what happens when you get distracted and you have children. So I'm going to put this sentiment on there. And this is also an old Stampin' Up! Sentiment. Like I said, I don't really have much Easter supplies in my stash. Maybe I should get some more. Does anyone have suggestions of what Easter supplies are kind of like essentials? And keep in mind, I'm not super duper religious with cards. That's not really my thing. So, but here I am putting the fronts on my card bases that I also freehand cut out. I suppose I could have just done these as a big oval, but I kind of like my free-handed wonky eggs. And there they are. I did choose to use double-sided tape to tape the card bases onto the card panels just because I just wanted them to stick better and not potentially mess up the card panels. So here's the finished products. Let me know what you think. They were really fun to make, and they were pretty quick too. I didn't really have to edit too much footage out. So let me know which one is your favorite and what do you do for Easter cards. Thank you so much for watching, and here are some other videos that you may enjoy. Have a great day and come back soon. Thank you. Bye.